Not much new. Wow, it's a lot of medications right here. Jesus.
Well, yeah, you got a lot of drugs, buddy. And
And now
you
we
got
got
shit in your kidneys and a fucking kidney stone the size of a golf ball or some shit. So
surfloxacin, and somewhere around here is what's this? Oh, amoxicillin. I'm not taking that one anymore. I can throw that away. Right here is my fun ones.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got to take mine tonight. Hang on.
Hydrocodone. 325 milligrams of hydrocodone. I don't know if anybody's actually around. Rob is on somewhere, but I don't know. He didn't tell me he was going or not. Last week he told me he wasn't coming. I don't really expect him to. Rob is on somewhere, but I can hear myself back to myself.
Yeah, I got rid of that. So.
Oh, I was hoping I mistakenly hit like this weird thing on here. I didn't know if we were actually live or not. What's up, Miss? He's busy texting.
I just sent my friend the link to so she can come watch if she really gives a shit. But anyways, we'll see if she does.
Any jobs?
Yeah, I fucked up an interview today royally. So what's up, AR? What's up, Miss?
How'd you fuck up an interview?
I just talked way too quickly and couldn't figure out a way to break in and have any kind of real conversation with the person. And it was supposed to be a half-hour interview. It was over in like 10 minutes. So, which is too bad. It's a job I actually wanted, which sucks. It would have been a fully remote job for the CRM, a customer management program for the arts. As a nonprofit, would have been great and fully remote.
Did you go? Did you ever apply at the city or no?
Oh, I did. I never heard back.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't expect to, but
they'll take time.
It's all good. I've got two other. I got an interview with that job in Madison tomorrow that I don't really want, but I'll do it anyways. It's a WebMD, and then I've got one for a position in Chicago on Thursday that I would consider if they paid enough. I'd move back to Chicago. But what's up, Brian? What's up, Eli? The StreamYard's there if you want to talk about Eddie's failing kidneys and how he's pissing blood or whatever the hell he's doing. So
yes, I'm part plastic at the moment. Yeah. After we got done on Tuesday, I was supposed to head down Friday to down south, and all of a sudden, major pain, and ended up with went to a walk-in. They're telling me probably a kidney stone. So I scheduled a $300 CAT scan. Was that you or me? That's you. A $300 CAT scan, CT. Locally, I paid cash. I would have had to wait a week for my insurance to pay for $60 of it. So did that. I had an appointment today at 3:00 with a doctor. Saturday rolls around. Me and the wife went down to H Mart down in Salt Lake City, had lunch, start driving back, get out of the car, and puked.
Ugh.
The pain was coming and going, but I don't hurl, and I stopped the car. First, I put my head out the window and just down the side of the car just a little bit. Then I opened the door and I just everything we ate for lunch. So still was not in pain, really.
Why don't you describe what was in the vomit in great detail? I'm sure the audience wants to know that part.
Rice.
Yeah, stop.
We ate a California roll, a beef bulgogi bowl.
Sorry to hear that, Brian, man. I've never had one, knock on wood. I've had everything else wrong with me, but never kidney stones.
Yeah, this is only the second one in 25 years. I had one 25 years ago, 0.6 millimeter. But here's where the fun starts. So puked, still was feeling okay. Woke up the next day. I've been taking hot baths to get rid of the pain. And so I, excuse me, don't eat Apollo burger. They suck. So woke up the next morning after about another 2 hours in the bathtub. I had eaten a bowl of, I had nothing to eat after the 11 o'clock. Excuse me, damn. And so I, at about 2 a.m., I woke up, took an hour bath, hot, tried to get rid of the heat, tried to get rid of the, the pain. Had a bowl of chunky soup. It was pretty good, just whatever. So then I got back in bed, woke up, and the pain was not stopping. Not at all. So after another bath, I woke up the wife and said, time to go to a hospital. I started looking up hospitals, and the one in town here sucks dick. Big time. Big time. So we stove. I'm looking as we're driving. It's Magna. We call it Magma, but it's Magna, I guess. Crappy one there. One had a rating of 1.6. The next one we look at ended up at St. Mark's, the oldest hospital in Salt Lake City. Walk in. My wife's like, "This is going to give you pain pills and send you home." I said, "That's fine." The doctor at the walk-in wouldn't get me any pain pills. They shot me up. That lasted 10 hours, but then the pain came back. Doctor, yep. There was nobody in the emergency room. Walk in. They start taking. They sent me out for another CT with contrast. So this is where it gets fun. So I see a doctor down there. He goes, "Yeah, you're staying for the night. We're gonna have to. You have a 1 centimeter, so about the size of my sitting right at it, just dropped. It is now blocking your duct from your kidney. You also have bacterial infection in your bladder. Who knows how? And your creatine is high in one of your kidneys, so we're definitely watching that in case you get kidney disease." So I'm like, okay, this is now 10:30. 11 o'clock, they give me some water and say, tomorrow we're going to either take it out or do something. We don't know what we're going to do. So they call the doctor to come in on a Sunday during his church time, which he must love me, during the Memorial Day weekend. They shoved me upstairs. Beautiful room. I'm like, holy shit, big old room to myself. Giant TV, a pull-out bed for the wife. I mean, they gave me, I had shampoo, toothbrushes.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great.
Yeah.
So here's where it gets fun. Still haven't seen.
You already said it got fun. Hurry up and get to the fun.
Okay. Well, still haven't seen a doctor. It's now, you know what? They gave me some water to drink. I had a little bit of a shake in the morning. It's supposed to be a smoothie. It was definitely a vanilla shake with peach. So they come in. They said the doctor's coming up at 2 o'clock. Okay. 1:45, nurse comes in. You're going down for surgery in 10 minutes. What the fuck?
Well, it means they didn't want to fuck around and
never even
saw talking. So they're just like, fuck it, we're just going to put him under.
Yeah, pretty much. They will be down. Finally get to see the doctor. And what they did was because of the infection, they did what they put a stent on top of they captured the rock in the stent to hold it. And so urine could get out and not back up, because if it backed in, I guess I get sepsis. So they just said, here, you're out. And then boom, I woke up peeing blood like a motherfucker. Was in pain for the first day. It burned everything you ever did. Now it's weird. I'm peeing more than I ever have in my life. And the end of the pee is the weird feeling. It's not pain. It's just strange. So in about, I don't know, between 2 and 3 weeks on a Friday, I had to re-up, and then they're going to go up there and shatter it with sound and then suck it out again and then take
there
out
you go. You and Brian LCS can talk about why it feels weird to pee.
Yeah.
Your weird pee boners and all that. And
I don't know what the weird pee is I'm having now. It's kind of a weird, like you're emptying your bladder, but it's a weird feeling. Either way, whatever. So I might have to get up and use the bathroom every 5-10 minutes.
Dude, I'm on water pills. So every morning I pee every 10 minutes. You do what you got to do.
Yep. So
when's your birthday? I'll buy you some more Depends.
Oh no, they had to give me something for that too, because I leaked blood. I'm leaking blood every once in a while. I wake up and pee Kool-Aid. I know it's gross. Sorry, Miss O. We're being gross. As you notice, she just left the room. She didn't say anything for like 5 minutes. So in the comic book realm, I've had zero chance to do anything. Mystery boxes are out next week because I've not been home to finish them off.
You have plenty of time in the hospital, you fucking slacker. Kidding.
I didn't have my stuff with me.
I know, dude. I'm just talking shit.
They're mostly done. One slab is in. I had to switch out a slab because of a crack, so it's down in. It's down because several people have asked me about mystery boxes, and they're not going to be that expensive ones.
Yeah, we really need to rename this channel. It's not Cranky Comic Chat.
It's not Cranky
Comic Chat. Old people talking about shit's wrong with their lives.
We lost Peter David. Rumor that when we said they lost Peter David, I really getting to the comic book part. Peter David died, but I really forgot who he was. Took me
a minute. The Hulk and Spider-Man 2099 and a bunch of other shit. A slab for the anonymous person watching is a comic book that has been graded and is encased in plastic.
Who? I don't see anybody saying anything.
It's not your chat. I'm getting texts. My friend, I just introduced my friend to your live for the very first time, and now she's judging me and everything I do. So, you know.
You should have been doing that 20 years ago. What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's back when I was drinking on lives. I don't do that anymore.
Oh God, I do. I sold that. I sold that. What is it? I think I sold the Four Angels. I opened that day 5 years ago. We drank
Nice.
that one time. I ended up selling it to a friend of mine. Get rid of it. No, Four Roses. That was what I opened that
Four
night.
Roses. Yeah, nice. Yeah, the I'm Olden on Meds chat. That's not a bad one. It's just, it's like, I feel like we're the Bartles and James wine cooler dudes, just sitting on the porch bitching about everything.
That's to tell you about this. Would you okay? Everywhere in this town, every road's 200, right? But to get around town, going the back roads, you go down the back roads towards Walmart. On the left-hand side, there's a mobile home park, and right at the front of the mobile home park, there's a guys got it. They have like maybe about a 5 by 3 foot sitting area and a stairway down. Every time I drive by there, there's two guys probably in their 50s, both bald, wearing t-shirts and just their underwear, sitting there smoking out there, and half the time there's an ambulance out in front of the place. Where'd you go?
I'm here. Just shut up. You're fine. Just keep talking like you do.
No, I'm done. That's okay.
This is a graded comic for the person that
hang on, make you big.
You don't need to make me big. It's not that. It's just a comic that's been graded by an external company that it's a 9.6. First appearance of Riri Williams as our first full appearance of Riri Williams as Iron. What's your Iron Last?
Somebody, I don't remember.
Ironheart. Ironheart. There you go.
How the heck did you forget that? And I've never even read a Riri Williams comic.
Okay, you can unembiggen me now.
It's fun to make you big.
Yeah, great.
Let's
talk about more how your bladder and stuff. It's much more fun.
I'm good. Anyway. I'm done. I just wanted to give the update. So yeah, in a few weeks I'll get another operation. Still need the crown on the tooth back here, and I didn't have that done yet. Ugh.
And I'm a jobless bum, and I live with my dad. So together we really are a country song. So
yeah, pretty much. And me and the wife have decided we're not moving up here, at least for 2 years.
Are you gonna keep them separated?
Yep.
Hey.
I'll go down every 2 weeks. She'll come up here if she can. The grandkid that's staying with her will watch the dogs. She's got to come back. Her daughter, what's funny is her daughter's
You should get her on StreamYard and you guys could just bicker at each other long distance.
Oh, fuck no. She's already asleep by now. She's already got her CPAP machine. She's out. It's hot up here right now. We're in the 80s. Oh, so yeah.
There was some movie. I think Brad Pitt's in it, but I can't remember where and I can't even remember the movie. It was not a good movie, but it was just like two spies comparing like shit that happened to him and like, oh, bullet wound here and chest wound here, and like that's this chat. Just comparing.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember that one.
Maybe it's not Brad Pitt, but like it was like a 90s action movie, and like it was just like two spies, like after they got done fighting, where they sort of made up or were not fighting anymore, and they're just talking about shit that was wrong with them, or like, hey, that's an interesting scar. It's like, oh, 4 bullets through. Out the other end, and like I can't. It was not a good movie, but anyways. I'm
in sales now, so I'm doing my little sales thing in chat.
Oh, there you go.
I never make any money or anything, but no. Yeah, around here I've tried to find comic books and found nothing. So there's still a Walmart in Salt Lake City area that has comic books from the old 3 and 10, 7 for 10s. So
yeah, I'm not buying anything. I've actually still been going around and dropping books off in little free libraries. Like
nice.
Well, like ones that I know aren't worth anything, and I try to get rid of shit. Like that. I got so many boxes of comics. A lot, especially stuff that collection I bought. A lot of them are just 90s in like image crap. And we're talking 25 cents a piece. Maybe they're worth.
Yeah.
And so like I just grab I drive around when I need to get out of here and get away for a bit. I'll hit up the little free libraries and just drop a bunch off, and then it gets me out of the house.
Do they want them? Do they want them?
What's up?
Do they want the comic books? Will they take them?
Oh yeah, there's one that I put like a good half a short box in, and it keeps getting emptied.
Oh, nice.
Well, somebody grabs them. So.
Oh, you mean you put them in those little free on the corners of people of those boxes? We have a few. I've seen a few around here every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
There's a map online of them. Some of them are in churches or in schools. I don't fuck with those, but a lot of them are just in front of people's houses. And
what's the matter with the churches? Come on.
Yeah. Anyways. But what's up?
Oh, you're just looking at today's pardon list.
No, I haven't. I've stopped paying day-to-day attention to this shit. Like, I just can't.
Remember the Christies
working
from
on-
that one show? They got caught $1 billion worth of IRS and all that shit. Went 10, 12 years in jail. They're reality stars. He just pardoned them. Some lady paid $1 million to go to dinner with Trump last week, and she just pardoned his son.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So that's fun. I know nobody's talking anymore. Do we really put them all to sleep?
Over the weekend when you were dying, what's up, Ryan? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Ryan?
Yeah, over the weekend when you were dying in the hospital, I took a 16-hour AI class.
Oh wow! Oh God!
Well, it was free. It was on LinkedIn, and it wasn't fantastic. A lot of it was trying to upsell into taking a much longer course for a lot more money, but it did give me a good idea of like where I want to go next and like what I want to learn. And so I am going to sign up for like, have you heard of Coursera? Google, it's owned by Google, and they partner with a lot of like universities and other stuff for where you can take classes, and you can take like unlimited classes for $50 a month.
Oh wow!
And so I'm gonna sign up for that and take, because like Vanderbilt University has a whole course on a couple courses on AI and stuff, and I'm gonna learn just more prompting and then how to build agents, which is what they're called, and like how to get automated processes up and running. I figure at the very least it'll be good for a marketing resume, and it'll be good for me to know, and possibly help streamline things if I get failure force up and running. So I've got over 100 designs ready to go for it. I'm waiting a couple more sample t-shirts to see which blank I want to print on. Like, hang on a second, I'll show you one of them. It's dirty. I wore it yesterday, but and then we go from there. So
make you big.
So yeah, this is just a sample I bought to like test out the printer and the size of the shirt. It's a baggier shirt than the last one I did.
Yeah.
And I like it because it's longer and it's a little bit heavier fabric, which I also don't mind.
Those trust fat people.
Yeah. And it was just to test out print quality. So I took one of my more complex designs and put it on there, and it was pretty good. So again, I don't know if this will ever sell, but I don't care. I've got a bunch of them to put up on
test them.
What's up?
How much does it cost to test them?
It's just the price of the shirt, basically, and then shipping. Like what they charge in the back end. So it's not awful. Like it's a basically ordered sample. They mark it up by a little bit, and then
definitely need a sweatshirt one of these days. This poor sweatshirt's falling apart, but I still wear it.
Yeah, like I'm not going to do sweatshirts at first. I'm going to get just t-shirts up and running first, and then like some of the designs that like I think will print well on shirts, and if people are interested, then I'll start doing a couple hoodies and stuff. And then also if like women are interested and they want something like either a V-neck or a tank top, I'll branch out and do those a bit later. But for now, I'm just starting with like unisex tees, because like the whole goal is just to get up and running now and get it going. I have to relearn Shopify because I just changed everything last week. And,
oh wow.
On the back end, it's fine. I can learn it. It's just I got to get it going. So, and I can't like dick around with like other products and stuff. That was part of my problem the last time, is I tried branching out into too much shit.
Oh,
so I'm just gonna do teas and go from there, and then we'll see what happens. So, well, thank you guys. I appreciate it, and I appreciate it. I'm not trying to turn it into a sales channel. It's just my update for the week.
Once I have some money, I will get something. But
the only comic stuff I have is I will be going to Heroes Con. Decided that much. So, and that's in June. That's a June 20th, right around there. So,
here's the fun part. I'm sorry, the part I forgot about the story on Sunday. So I was going to surgery, talked to my mother for the, just keeping her up to date. Wife was there. Yeah. And she's fine. She said, okay, I'll call you later. Never heard back from her. She calls me yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the hospital, honey. She's in the hospital. She fell, thought she broke her arm, had a brain bleed. Was Jesus. In ICU till today. With her blood pressure out of control. Yeah, she's home now. But my sister and her husband flew down from drove down from Sacramento yesterday and got her out of the hospital. I'm like, I'm in the hospital. I can't do anything for you, Mom.
Well, I'm glad she's okay. I'm glad she's okay, man.
Yeah, so this has just been a fucked up week. And then, of course, my wife's dad.
I'm not kidding when I said your life is like a country song.
The week before, my wife's dad was in the hospital with a damage to his leg that I can't. There's no easy way for me to show it on here. His leg was like black, and I'm like, that does not look good at all. And they let him go out of the hospital the next day. Like, nothing we can do about that. What? But he's also getting dementia and all the other shit. So this year is going to be a fucked up year. People are going to be dropping like flies in the next few years. So if I'm one of them, I'll just do it on camera right here.
Perfect. That's just that wouldn't be. Well, you should definitely traumatize the audience. So.
Fuck them. I already lost my. Everyone tells me I'll never get back my retirement fund. At this rate, the way dipshits fucking everything.
Yeah, well, I know can afford to retire anyways. So
no, I can't either. There's no way. I actually am going to spend money on my next mystery box on X-Men 50, so I can be down to 3. I think I'm actually going to find one for around $200. I'm hoping if anybody knows of one that's in decent shape, I'm hopefully graded for around $200.
You want me to look for one at Heroes Con?
Yeah, if you find one for around $200, I'd like a 5.0 at least.
All right, I'll let you know.
I'll take. That's all. I mean, $200 is what I kind of want to spend. And eBay, they've been $250 to $300 for 5.5. So
I'll let you know.
I don't know. They're probably. Let's look and see what it says it is right now. It's one I just need to get that I think I can get. So I can. Let's see. I really got to stop watching the news. I really get. We were down with my wife's second oldest son, not the one that's no longer available to the public, and. He mentioned something, and I fucking ripped a certain orange orangutan to hell in front of him. He's like, damn, you do hate him. It's uncanny, right? Uncanny X-Men number 50. Maybe it's gone up and I can't afford it now. Ugh. There it is. It's a key. It's not even a big fucking key. That's what pisses me off. At least now you can still search things on, even though I'm not a person. 5.5, $232.
Yeah.
So last 5.5 last sold $232. They say it's worth $215. A 6.0 is only $270, but then a 5.0 is sold for more than the 5.5. So I don't get.
Well,
it just doesn't make any sense. I would like a 4.5 or above.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, whatever you can find. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's kind of the only book that, because then at least I can say I'm missing 1, 3, and 4. I mean, really. I mean, no. I forget what I miss half the time. Never get number 1 or 2. So must be 1, 2, and 4. First Magneto. Which I'll never get. Number 1's the first everybody. I mean, I'll never get a 0.5 even or number 1. If I sell the other 99, I might be able to afford the number 1 then. So I can say I've owned every single one.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm looking to. Saw Thunderbolts, saw The Accountant 2. That's about it.
I saw Thunderbolts. I saw the new Mission Impossible.
Yeah, I'll wait till it comes out on whatever.
Yeah, it's entertaining. I mean, the stunts look good. It's just if you think about the plot for more than like 30 seconds, it all falls apart.
You gave him an aircraft carrier? I still don't even know how that.
I mean, it's just the whole chain of events that had to happen for this movie, and according to the movie logic, is just kind of ridiculous. But whatever, it's Mission Impossible. They always are.
Yeah, but I guess it
was a lot of fun. I mean, it was. I would say it's worth seeing. I don't know if I'd rush to the theaters and see it. I'm probably in the minority. Everyone else in the comic world liked it a lot more than I did. I just thought it was just dumb. It's dumb fun.
I tried to even watch the first one again for watchability, and really, it sucked. Yeah. Number 1. I mean, maybe the next few up were pretty good, but I really went back to number 1. When they were just doing that whole sequences of the dancing and the dressing up, and you're just like, it really. I mean, it was okay, but it never really captured me on that one. Him as Reacher almost captured me more because I enjoyed that character more. So I mean, even though unbelievable as Reacher he was. After I'm all caught up on the TV Reacher, so
well, the newest season of Reacher is pretty crazy, ridiculous too. There's only 2 cameras and they're at the gate, and no other cameras on the property. Anyways,
yeah, I get it. And the M60 at the front gate was just made no sense.
Whatever. I mean, but you like a lot of like those action flicks. If you pay too much attention, they don't work.
Yeah, true.
They're all kind of turning into like Fast and Furious, where it's just over the top shit. They have to one up each other every movie, and
Thunderbolts, I enjoyed. I don't know if
Yeah, that was good. It touched on mental health, and it was entertaining, and I liked it too.
So I just don't know
I'm
where
looking forward to Superman. I'm looking forward to Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four, but then people are saying that from the the whole Fantastic Four that's coming into the regular universe isn't going to be. There's a whole. Have you heard about that one? So I don't care if you haven't seen Thunderbolts now.
But I don't care.
So, huh?
Yeah. Anyways, so I know what you're saying, but whatever. But the movie looks good.
Do you know why they're talking about that? The after?
Yes, I know why. 3 Rockets versus 4. I get it, but
I'm wondering. I would laugh my ass off if it's the original team from 10.
Yeah, I doubt
it. Or what?
Just blowing my nose repeatedly, dude. Just chill. Fine.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. I don't care.
I know.
I see it. It's that Southwest Airlines just upped the flights by 40% today.
No.
So I guess I'm not heading to Sacramento in August like I thought because I can't afford. I mean, on an amazing point, I put in for my wife's. She owes about $35,000 in school loans from a school that's shut down and is gone. She couldn't. They took 4 years of loans out in their first year, and then the school went away before she had to stop after the first year and was going to come back, and then the school went away. So I filled out this paperwork online, and my God, they asked you the same fucking questions for 3 years to the government on trying to get it. They forgave her Pell Grants.
Good.
Part of it, it's a few $1,000s so far. The rest of it's gone for like 4 years. They said, we'll hold off charging you for 4 years. Here's the funny part. So all of a sudden, my wife gets a check today from the Treasury Department for $900 for loan reimbursement. It's like, is this real? It's fucking cash that thing now. Because we got a $500 bill from the hospital we're going to get in the next few weeks.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I got to go back in for another, how much is that going to cost me? So, yeah, safe to say that's another reason why we're not moving. My wife hates it up here anyway. I don't blame her. It's a nice area. It's just a little backwards, and at night you hear people driving their big trucks around, and it's just stupid. Yeah, I know the hospital thing. I have not been in the hospital since my last call. I don't consider colonoscopies hospital, but it was. But last time I was in a hospital for any kind of operation was probably the last kidney stone. So the colonoscopies don't count. That's something that you just get done, but I really don't break a bone. They asked me, have you ever had surgery? I said, no. Have you ever had a broken bone? No. So I've been lucky. Yeah. Now everything's coming back to roost. If I end up with kidney disease, I'm fucked. I don't know what the hell that means. So I have no idea. Either way, they asked me what my creatine was. I went back and looked at all my things. Last time I had that checked was 2024, and it was low. So I guess that has something to do with your kidneys. So,
so you can't tell people to take care of themselves if you're not taking care of yourself. So go get it looked at.
Yep. Then come on here and talk with us, but don't have a camera. Just buy a cheap ass $5 mic from Walmart. Come on here and hang out because we need more people. Rob's pretty much done, I guess. He was on.
Wasn't he on last week? Yeah.
Rob? No. What's his face came on? Jim came on.
Oh, Jimmy came on. Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Jim came on. Rob was on a few weeks ago, but Rob told me like the 2 weeks ago that after I sent him the link, thanks for sending me the link. I'm not around. Whatever. I'm just being nice.
Whatever.
I'm okay with it. And I think Jason, I don't know. I think maybe maybe Jason's a MAGA and I offended him. I don't know.
Who knows, man? He just whatever. Everyone's busy.
He seemed over it.
I think that's the simple truth of life is everyone just gets busy, Eddie.
Well, yeah, I know. He's a lot more into the church lately than I remember him being into, which is fine. I mean, he likes the Wolf Lodge, and I've heard. You heard of that place?
Yeah, they're all over. Or the water park.
Yeah, in every review I've heard of them, they're just shit. They smell like ass, and it's just gross. It's like the last place I'd spend that kind of money to go to a water park. So,
it is what it is.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's kind of busy. The thing is, that's the thing with me being up here by myself. Try to tell my wife, Excuse me. I have more fucking free time known to man because I ain't doing shit. I come home, stare at a TV till 9 o'clock, and fall asleep. That's my job. Go back to work the next day, and so I don't know. You good with a half an hour today, dude? Because I am not feeling it. I feel like I'm about
to out here. You go home, go lie down, go pee your pants.
I'm gonna go lay in bed and leak in my diaper.
There you go.
Thanks, Miss So. At least you stayed.
Everybody have a good night. Well,
I have no problem making jokes with myself. I can, but okay. We'll see you guys next week. I think we're good for a while, and because even when I get the thing done, it's happening on a Friday. So unless Taylor takes a sabbatical, this is our Tuesdays. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.